check sound. Sound check. All right. Good morning. Oh, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Greetings and peace to all of you from an Indonesian village. I hope you and your family have a wonderful day and blessed day. Don't mind the background sound, it's my washing machine. um, yeah, my name is Denny, and this is Denny the Villager. I'm not a native English speaker, but I like to use English as a way to connect with people around the world. And I use this platform to practice, learn, and grow. Excuse me. So, welcome. Today's question is, I'm gonna type it on the screen, okay? Let's see. Could you be an alien? All right. This one. So it's a question from a villager. So the context is, okay, do have you ever felt that you are out of your place sometimes, on this earth? So, yeah. So that's the question. Let me give you more context here, okay, after this. I'm making my brunch here. Give me 1 minute, okay? Cooking my brunch. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Yeah. So, thank you for the thumb up. Okay. So, yeah, that was the question. Okay. So, have you ever felt sometimes that we are not, we are strangers. We're strangers here on Earth. Like for example, like we are the only creatures on Earth that we cannot stand outside too long in the sun. Our skin will suffer. But it's different from other creatures. Other creatures can stay up in the sun for months and they'll be fine. Um, we are the only creatures that have what's it allergy, to the pollen, to the air that we breathe. It's very strange. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Yeah, I'm not saying that we are aliens, and I'm not saying that. It's just a question that could, you know hello, Saluk, yeah, Saluk, welcome, Saluk. So no, you don't think so? Okay. All right. So Vortex says no, we are not aliens. Those reasons are silly. The truth is more fantastic. Okay. All right. So I'm just, this is just a question from a villager. Like, hello, Shahir. Welcome back. So yeah, if it's more fantastic, then please share. We like fantastic stories. I like Fantastic Four. All right, so guys, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm, talking to you guys and cooking my brunch here at the same time. Let's see. Okay, Vortex says, we are the Earth, and aliens are a product of their own planets. In that way, we are the same. Okay. Okay, if you say so. And Ajo said, hey, welcome Ajo. We go to another planet, then we found a civilization. There we are the alien. Oh, I see, okay. And Shorty said, what should I say to the next video? I don't know what you mean, Shorty. Who discovered aliens, Denny? Have no clue here. And then I just, why in the USA they call my Mexican friend alien? I don't know. Maybe it's the US who found the aliens. I don't know. I'm just a villager from the mountain. Like, say anything so I can say to the next video. I don't know, Shori. You can say whatever you like, as long as it's respectful. Because this live stream is only for cool people. Cool and respectful people only. Cool club. Yeah. Yep. So welcome guys, okay, to this live stream. And the rule is simple: just be respectful, okay? And you'll be fine. You will not get you will not be reported, because there's no such thing as freedom of speech on YouTube. See, this title attracted certain kind of people. All right, so I'm gonna make fried noodles. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, so the context, okay, why I'm asking this question, guys. Like I said earlier, that we are the only creatures on Earth that cannot be exposed to the sun, to the stars of the nearest of our planet, of this planet, too long. The other creatures like lizards in the desert, they can be up in the sun the whole day, every day, throughout the years, But we have to invent a lotion, to protect us from the radiation of the nearest star. And also, we are the only creatures actually on Earth. If we all move to another planet, uh, the nature would be fine, just fine. Earth will be just fine. But if we, let's say, take away a certain species, like butterflies, for example, out of this nature, then the balance of the environment, ecosystem will be disrupted. It could cause to the extinction of another species. So I'm just thinking now, could it be that we are not from here? We're not native here. You know what I mean? Could it be? Yeah. So this is a question. And also, if you look at the archaeological findings, our ancestors are always obsessed, with the stars. If you look at the Sumerians, civilization, the Indians, the Aztec, Mayas, even in Indonesia, the ancient civilization. They always obsessed with the stars. So yeah. So I'm just thinking now, the scientists today, we're looking for aliens, but I'm just like, is it possible that we are the aliens? I'm just, you know. Shaib said, aliens are real, Denny, but who discovered them? Which country, Denny? United States discover aliens, Shahir. Doctor said, I am an alien. Now, there you go. So people in America making conspiracy that Biden was alien, but I thought that was a joke. Oh, I see. Okay. Take shrooms and learn, Vortex says. Well, Vortex, be nice. Okay, then I will not report you for... for being obnoxious. Hello, Hybrid. Yes, welcome, Hybrid. Yes. I think today, it's you learn a lot about aliens from shrooms. No joke. Okay. How old are you, shrooms? Hello, Captain. Welcome back. Yeah. Just need to add this. I'm hungry, Ay. Fried noodles, egg, fried noodles, egg, and plus eggplant. right, let's see. Hello, 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 hello. So this one, guys, this is my brunch here. If you guys are curious, there's my brunch. There's fried noodles, eggplant, egg, mm, egg and eggplant. Yep, yep. That wisdom says yes, we are alien to creatures in other planet. Oh, I see, I see. Yes, Kiki said. Yes, you are an alien. Alright, so algorithm says we are not aliens as we share carbon with trees and even DNA. Life as we know it evolved on Earth. Oh, I see. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, algorithm said, I hope it clarifies. Oh, I'm confused actually. There was a an interview, right? Yeah, Captain says bro thinks tripping on shrooms bring him in contact with beings from another planet. Yeah, maybe not from another planet, Captain. Maybe from another dimension. From another dimension. Open the minds. See, communicate with creatures from another dimension. Wisdom says just read somewhere saying cat see as large cat with distinction, but not as a pure creature. But well, the question is, how do they know? Yeah, captains like dimensions like. Exciting, Captain. Yeah. Algorithm says trees share 20% to 25% DNA with human beings. Just Google it. Okay. Hey, no. Speaking of DNAs, right? There was an interview. The other day, that I watched that, and they said that this interview said that this interviewer asked the scientist, and the scientist says, our DNA is actually older than the Earth. Our DNA is all human DNA is older than Earth. Like what? How how could that be? How is it possible? Human DNA is older than Earth. I didn't say that. Okay, that scientist, that scientist lady, I forgot her name. If you listen to, if you hear the news from a villager, who's your source? It's the scientist lady. Guys, I'm gonna chew my brunch. I hope you don't mind. Okay, I don't want to be rude, but I'm hungry, so I'll try to talk to you guys and have my brunch. Yeah. Bismillah. Well, algorithm, I didn't make it up. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's true means I saw the video. I'm not saying what she said is true. Just saw the video. Wisdom said, maybe, just maybe we came from another planet in different form and we are created for before Earth. Ah, yeah, maybe, yeah. Wisdom, I think, I mean, if you look at from the religious perspective, there are like the Muslims, the Jews, the Christians, and even the Tao, in China. They believe that we are actually made, uh, you know, outside of Earth. In I'm just rephrasing it, paraphrasing. Outside Earth, and we are put onto Earth. I don't know. Algorithms. It's nice fantasy. Yeah, yeah. People like. I like nice fantasy. Peace be with you too, algorithm. Which doesn't hold up to contemporary science. Oh, okay. Well, I like to talk about things that consider impossible. And I'm not saying that I have the answer, okay, guys. I'm not forcing my view, okay. But okay, like for example, in 2010, in 2010, I was talking to this exchange student, this exchange student from Poland. I was in Taiwan. He said, "Hey, uh, what is the possibility of we having like a power plant up in the sky, or in space, and we transfer the electricity, from space, but not using a cable?" And then he said, "No, it's impossible, Lenny." And in 2005, right? This is in 2005. I said, "Hey, you know what? I read some students are researching. I mean, the technology that allow us to charge our phone without cables, without USB cable, or without charging cable at that time." And the guy said, "No, it's impossible, Danny. You must use a cable to charge your phone. It's not possible to charge your phone without cable." Well, we now we have the technology. So I'm just saying that sometimes the impossible is possible. In that context, okay? That context. Okay, algorithm said, "I do support you making questions or probabilities, but I'm presenting a view argument as well. I respect your discourse." Oh, okay, thank you, algorithm. Yeah, but like one, like I'm gonna say this over and over again, guys. So I'm not. So I have my view, but I'm not forcing my view. Okay, guys. This is just a random question to start a conversation. But we can talk about different things. Okay, I'm gonna eat. Okay, guys, I don't want to be rude here. Mm. 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 Okay, thanks, algorithm. Mm. 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 Well, what did I make, Captain? Um, Fried noodles. I mean Indomie, right? Indomie fried noodles, mixed with egg and eggplant, and of course with a little bit chili. Yep. Yep, Captain, sounds good and it tastes good too. And you are welcome to. You guys are welcome to come here now. I'll make you guys one each, okay? Alhamdulillah. Nice. Tastes good, guys. Now I have energy, a little bit of energy now to communicate.
Okay.
Huh?
Do you know the actual carbohydrate? Do you know the actual thing that gives us energy?
Just take one. Not two. Not two.
Do you know the one that actually gives us energy?
Mm-hmm.
Carbohydrates and sugar.
Our body turns carbohydrate into sugar.
Only those and can give.
Yeah, sugar is okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sugar it duplicates the sugar.
Mm. All right, so Algo said we are this earth. We are this earth. Okay, but DNA might be a universal code, and it's quite possible it evolves on other planets, parts of the universe, galaxies as well. Okay, okay. And welcome, Jared. Earlier I said people are prone to violence because conquest is human need. Oh. Yo, bro. Okay, I don't know how to read your name, bro. Is in Sanskrit or Palawa. Are you retired? No, I'm not retired. I'm jobless. Unemployed. Yeah, my son says unemployed because I resigned from my work, and then yeah.
But you do look retired.
I do look like retired. Yeah, you're right. My son said I look like someone who's retired. Black coffee, not yet, Ivan. This is still water, but I'm gonna make coffee now. Okay, I need to, before I drink coffee. Normally, I ate something first, and then, have water, and then have coffee.
If
So,
you just have coffee, it'll be bad for you.
yeah. My son said if I just had coffee, it would be bad for me, for my health.
You don't like it.
Oh, same, Yummers. You too. Except that I never started. Yeah, Jaren. So we on the same boat, Jaren. Annie says, "Yes, I'm an alien. Pretty sure, 100% certain I'm an alien." Okay, Annie.
You are against.
Anunnaki? Well, okay, guys, for those of you who are not familiar with the term Anunnaki, there was a book, okay, called The 12th Planet. The 12th Planet, okay? That book is written by Zakaria Sitchin. So he explained about Anunnaki, the creature that was, what's the word? Mentioned in the Sumerian tablets, clay tablets. But that's another topic, guys. Yeah, don't want to confuse people here. This is not an archaeology class.
This is history class.
This is Denny the Villager's live stream. Yeah, Denny the Villagers. Yes. Even my son called me a villager. We are villagers. Yes. Hooray!
Superior. We're not superior. We're equal.
No, it's related to Anunnaki with your question. Yeah, well, Ivan, yeah, it could be Anunnaki, it could be, it's just a question.
Are you an alien?
Okay, Jaren says, human beings have always been violent. Make no mistake, we are the most violent thing for mostly no reason on the planet.
We're not the most. There are others. But we are one.
Okay, well, Algar says Alex Jones and Joe Rogan stuff is to entertain and divide people. Is PsyOpsy channel. Okay, I don't know about Alex Jones, Joe Rogan. I know, I mean, I saw Joe Rogan on shorts, but I'm not living in the US, so I'm not really, I don't really follow that algo. Yeah. Okay, and he said, well, this seems interesting. I love these kinds of discussions. Yes. Yes, Annie, we talk about different things, Annie, here. But the challenge is, the challenge is we share differences, we share views without mocking, without insulting. Okay? That's sometimes it can be a great challenge for some people. And I have to, remind some people sometimes, Okay, so I'll go say talks all of those ancient Earth alien civilization into Z for me is BS. Okay.
That means it's necessary, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I'll go. It's okay, yeah. So you like what you said earlier. It's for you, right? So it's okay, and I respect that. Okay.
That means
It's okay as long as we put the context. Your own view, your own opinion. Then that's okay. Yeah, actually, sometimes here, right, in this channel, we also talk about beliefs, different beliefs, so that's a very challenging topic, to have that kind of conversation and still no mocking, no mocking, no insulting. But somehow we managed it. The people here, this live stream, we did it. We managed to talk about those issues. Without mocking each other. That's impressive. I think some people here deserve a
Oscar.
certificate from the governor here
The smartest, the most sentient
for
people
able to talk about those topics
without being offended.
without mocking and insulting. Yes, okay, algorithms. Your opinion, not forcing no one. Okay, that's good. Okay, as long as we share that, okay, we remind people that we are not forcing our views. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, well, this morning's topic, Annie, is you know, could we be aliens? That's so that's because Annie. Okay, let me share with you the background context. Have you ever felt sometimes that we are not we are not we out of place here. Like for example that we are the only creature that I know of, like if we all human beings travel to another planet, and the Earth will be just fine. The ecosystem will be just fine.
Yeah. It'll
Um,
actually get better.
maybe my son said maybe it become better, but if we take away one species, outside of our own species, for example, butterflies, and the consequences will be devastating for other species. It can cause extinction, of other species. Because it's all the other species as part of the balanced ecosystem. And also like I said earlier in the beginning of the video,
Excuse me.
that we are the only creatures that actually have allergy to the air that we breathe. Imagine that. Some of us have allergy to the during spring, right? Some of us have allergy to the pollen that we breathe.
But then we somehow adapted to be.
And then also we as a species have to invent a lotion to protect us from the radiation of the star, of the nearest star.
True. But then there's.
And then the other creatures, like lizards in the desert, they just chill. They just sunbathe the whole day. Every day throughout the year, and they're fine.
But then,
So yeah, I'm just like. So I'm not saying okay we are definitely aliens. I'm just saying okay this raises question. From villagers like me. Hmm? So that's the context. Okay, so we are the one. Okay, Jaron said we are the one thing that doesn't seem to belong here. Yeah, yeah. I was like, and our ancestors, right? Our ancestors, like, seems like they're very much obsessed with stars. If you look at the old civilization, the Sumerians, Babylonians, the Mayans, Aztecs, the Indians, the even in Indonesia, Javanese ancient civilization, like they really obsessed with stars. Like what's going on? Like, why are they so obsessed with stars? Al Gore said, no, he feels exactly at home here. Okay. All right. Good. That's good. That's good. Jaron said, how could they make so many monolithic structures without modern technology? Yeah. That's also another question that it's very confusing for me.
where's the scissor?
Scissors?
No, it's not there.
Hey. Guys, I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee.
I can old person.
Jaren said, have you seen another land mama with no hair. Okay, I don't know. Yup, in this discussion, I lean towards algorithms' opinions. Okay, okay, Annie. All right. Okay, and wisdom says I had severe allergy during COVID time. Okay, let me read the and on dust in air, the vitamin D, B, B, just daily remove it completely. Vitamins are key for healthy body. In village we get naturally. Yes, yes, in the village we get naturally. You're right. Jay's
Vitamin A can kill us.
like himself, like himself up, bro. Let's get this dude as happy as you can. All right, Jay. Sino said, yes, the Malays from the Great Peninsula are my masters. Welcome back. Land mammal. Okay, Jared, land mammal. Okay. Jay said, can't stop call like and stuff. Okay. Crazy said, no, I'm not an alien. I'm native to my planet. All right, crazy fox. Okay.
He's a very crazy fox.
And Jay says, keep going. Don't, you got this. Don't give up screaming. I think you should write some names down when they pop up. All right, Jay. Okay, Jay. All right, I'm gonna make some coffee. Am I screaming, guys? No, right? I'm not screaming, right?
No, it's so soft I can barely hear you from
there. Yeah, okay, yes. Because my son complained once I was talking too loud
when you're
during live streams. And they're busy doing their assignments, you know.
And online class.
And online class. So I was disturbing, you know. That's why I tried to keep my voice down. But Jay said I was talking too loud. My ears are too sensitive here, man.
Tell him to lower his volume.
Huh?
Lower his volume.
Oh, okay. I have sensitive ears, man.
Why don't you just turn off the volume, like, and lower the volume?
Yeah, you can lower the volume, my son said. And my son is only 11. I'm making coffee here now. Jaren says we are not the same as any other species here. What
Only gorillas.
What else streams and makes coffee?
That's a good question. Oh, there's this eagle streaming.
When do you stream from balcony? I want to see city view. No, I'm not. I'm not living in the city, Algo. I'm living in the desert here. I'm from a village, right? I'm from an Indonesian village, okay?
You're broke.
But yes, and my son said I'm broke as well. No, I'm not broke. Okay, I'm just having a financial situation here right now. That's a temporary situation. What was? Yeah. I'm from an Indonesian village, but I am in the desert right now. Desert of Arabia.
We're very far from the archipelago.
We are very far from Indonesia here. The village teams, you know, yeah.
So you would be considered unks. Old people.
All right, and Annie says Annie thinks, okay, I'm assuming it's a she, okay, she thinks evolution is a great way to explain everything. I think human will is the most constructive thing that ever happened to our species that led to this boom. Oh, okay. Well, now this reminds me of our previous conversation, Annie. You know, because I watched this video, Annie, that our DNA is actually older than the Earth. You know, so if we evolve from Earth, you know, like if we evolve on Earth, I'm just confused, you know, that's all. Okay, I'm just confused. Like, how can our DNA be older than the Earth? You know,
It is more similar to gorillas.
like, I'm not saying we are not evolving here if we evolve here, but I'm just saying, like, so what does it mean if our DNA is older than the Earth here? Oh, by the way, I didn't say that. It was like I told Al Gore earlier. I saw an interview, you know, the scientist interview, and that lady scientist, I forgot her name. said that our DNA is actually older than the Earth. Algo said, "Great, best village then city. Love your optimism, and I believe you will reach your stability soon." Yes, I hope so. God willing, Algo. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Well, Jaron, and he said, "I believe our ability to think help us being creative, and this we can now stream and make coffee. And yes, I'm a she. All right. Okay. All right, and guys, as a kind reminder, see this, I'm adding coffee here, and I keep saying and I'm sorry, guys. This is the palm sugar. Okay, palm sugar. I was told by the local witch doctor in the village that this is healthier than crystal sugar. Okay, so if you can have access to palm sugar or sugar cane sugar, but so basically sugar from without have to go through process in the factory, it's healthier for you. Okay. Let's see. And here you okay. Okay, let me cut this. Okay, you don't have this the whole chunk. Okay, you need to cut this into a smaller chunk. Jaron said, well, he thinks that if evolution was real, there would not be monkeys or dolphin. I see. Yeah, and speaking of evolution, okay, guys, this scientist also said that our vertebrate, right, our backbones are actually not designed for the Earth's environment. Other animals, other animals' bone structure are designed for Earth's gravity, and things like. But our bone structure, right, is like we struggle, to adapt to the environment, Earth's environment. It's like we are not need. It's like if we evolve, right, then the evolution should make us more adaptive, to the environment, but somehow the other animals, for example, like a horse, a calf, they were born and they just born, and then they would, in a few minutes, they would be able to walk around, and but like human babies, like after we were born, we are very, we struggle to keep our head. And then we really need our assistance for a few years.
We adapted to the environment, but we take more of intelligence, not brute strength.
Oh, okay. We adapted to the environment, but we
But we
with a lot of
can.
effort,
We
but
can.
biologically we are not. It's like, I don't know, I'm confused now. I don't know what I'm saying. Just
Wait, one minute.
this is a confused villager, guys. Yes.
Uh, Humans are omnivores, and they were meant to be apex predators. We're meant to hunt, like silently. Since we have lots of slow twitch muscle fibers,
Mm-hmm.
we wait for our prey to tire out, then we kill them.
Okay.
That's what we're meant to do.
Okay. Okay, wisdom says, some says AI is taking jobs. So me, AI makes my work easy so that I concentrate on my family more time. Okay, two for people at different times. Yeah. That's a good point then. Why haven't we evolved more, and why did people live longer way back then? Good question. And then Annie says, Sharon, we're one segment or section of the primate that evolved. Take chimpanzees, for example. I think they're mid-evolution. Plus, someone said that I do not claim it to be true. I do agree with. Okay. Annie says, octopus might be the next humans. They will rule next. So what are you cooking today? I'm gonna make. Let's see. Uh, Cook chicken gizzard. Yeah, I'm gonna cook chicken gizzard. Um, and maybe omelette again. Because eggs are affordable and full of protein for the children. It's good. Let me cut this. I'm busy cutting this. This palm sugar. Alright. Let's see. Oh, Jaren says if he's from a monkey, why is there a monkey still? Ah, that's a valid question. Okay. Okay, Dev says Dev, she didn't get a notification that you went live. I don't know, Dev. That's a very good question, Dev. Maybe maybe that's YouTube's way to saying that hey, it's time to sleep. It's a sleep. It's bedtime, Dev. It's not watching YouTube time. You make me worried, Dev. Really. Because I have a daughter your age, and then she also struggle with sleep, and then it's not good. The effect is not good. Let me sit for a while, okay, guys. Let me enjoy this coffee, and then let me read your comments here before I do my duty in the kitchen. Let's see. Oh, maybe you're on YouTube already. Oh my God, Dev. What time is it there, Dev? Okay, Annie says she agrees that AI makes things easier for us in a quick need. But so much of the drinking water is used to cool down the mechanism used for AI. Thus, I still want to support AI. I see. Okay, I understand. There's I'm an alien, Denny. All right. It's 1:46 a.m. Dev. Monkeys can make good coffee or stream. Cheers for that, Jaron. you know, I still talk to my friend in Taiwan. You know, it is true. AI takes away some jobs, not all jobs. Okay, some. For example, AI actually takes away jobs of the engineers who make them. But I don't think AI will take away all jobs. Like wisdom says. I think in the coming future, right? I think what happened, people will work with AI. So instead of AI taking over our jobs, people will work with AI with the help of AI, and yes, some jobs will be taken, some not all, but historically, some jobs existed and some jobs disappear. Like 100 years ago, there were jobs. A few decades ago, there's a job called typewriter. That job doesn't exist anymore now, and then it's changed. So I think throughout times, their jobs will be disappear, but then new jobs will appear. I think we humans uh, will adapt. And then Sino said, "Can AI angkat sawit?" Yeah, AI cannot lift the palm, the coconut palm, from the palm tree. Jaren said, "We didn't evolve, we were made." That's an interesting point of view there, Jaren. Dave said, "I used to love monkeys when I was really little." Yeah, I still like monkeys now, Dave. Last night, Mexico beat South Africa 2-0 in the first World Cup match, Danny. I see. Yeah, Mexico is a good team. Mexico is a good team. South Africa is not a good, doesn't have a good football team. Yes, I'll go. I can play song, right? But YouTube live stream doesn't like me singing. YouTube, don't sing. You're gonna make people happy. Well, they didn't say that. They said it's a copyright issue. And then Annie said, our DNA links back to our mammal ancestors. What are you talking about? Sam the Kid. Oh, okay. I have to. I don't know about that. Okay. I listen to Metallica. I'll go. Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith. I can sing their song, but I don't think they will appreciate it. Stop ruining our song, man. The Iban people love monkey so much that they ate it. So yeah. Endangered. Oh my god. Yes, it's. Yes, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yes, nice. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Offspring. Yeah, yeah. Offspring's nice. Okay. I like their some of their songs. Monthly Crew. Yeah, Monthly Crew. So nice. Yeah, nice, nice. Not my favorite, but they make good songs. Yes. Evolution doesn't happen overnight. Give it some time, man. Others will be streaming and creating technology of their own soon enough. When is it? Aliens or demons? Okay, I like that. Welcome, Wen. What do you mean aliens are demons? So for those who say that they are aliens, does it mean that it makes them demons or what? Cinderella? No, no. I didn't listen to Cinderella. What other species has created musical instruments? That's $1 million question. When so it's true. It's true. They're fallen angels. Okay. And welcome, Wen. By the way, Wen, where are you from? I'm from Indonesia, Wen. Okay. And he said, "Yes, I'm a demon." In anthropology. Well, in that case, it reminds me of my, it reminds me of one of the videos, of exorcism. Be gone, demon! Be gone, demon! I'm not saying you be gone, okay? It just reminds me of that movie. Rue says Area 51 whistleblower passes lie detector test reveals humans are the result of externally corrected evolution by extraterrestrials, interdimensionals. Oh, okay. Oh, when it's from America, okay. America, like America as a continent or United States of America? Because, I'm a villager here, so we learn at school like America is a continent, like there are many countries in America. So, and he said, I'm here to stay though. Yes. Yes, please, Annie. Thank you, Annie. Keep me company in the kitchen here. Oh, when it's from the USA. That movie, I keep saying this over and over again, but that movie, The Dictator, when it's like the character said, I am from the USA. My father is from the USA. My grandfather is also from USA. He's fighting in the American Civil Jihad. And I was watching it like, what? The character is trying to convince this, old couple, in the helicopter that is from the USA. But everybody knows it's not. Welcome, Wen. Okay, this is, what's the word? We talk about different things here, Wen. Okay, I just throw random questions on the screen. Yeah, I cannot imitate the Arabic accents. Yeah, I sound more like Arnold, right? Yeah, I need to practice my Arabic accent more. Yes, Dev. Ogladi Oglada, Dev. And Cap says, except lie detectors don't actually detect lies. Okay. Lie detectors don't detect lies, and any attempt to do something to our DNA would be immediately noticeable. Okay. Rakesh said, Donald Trump is an alien, I'm sure. Interesting. Who said that earlier? Shahir, right? Shahir said. Shahir said. What did Shahir said earlier in the beginning of live stream? The Mexicans are aliens. I'm sorry, guys. If you're from Mexico, it's not from me. Okay, it's from Shahir. Okay. And Annie says, hi, I just found this live and I found it interesting. Oh, thank you, Annie. Yes, new. Yes. Everybody's new here. I'm also a new live streamer, and I only started this live stream sometimes next sorry, not next month, last month. Next month. What? Last month, sometimes last month. I think early May. I think early May. So I'm a new live streamer myself. I'm new here, guys. If you really want to know where humans came from, read the book of Genesis when it says aliens, mermaids, wolf, man, anything mythical is a demon. Okay. Fallen angels that shapeshift into reptilians too, don't be deceived. Okay, well. And Open Eyes suddenly says, Philippines, the new China. We're talking about aliens. Suddenly, Open Eyes just jump into the table. Guys, Philippines, the new China. What is going on? Open Eyes. Calm down, Open Eyes. I was like reading comments about aliens. Suddenly, Philippines, the new China. What? You shocked me here. Almost give me a heart attack here. Welcome, Open Eyes. Where are you from? I'm from Indonesia, Open Eyes, okay? Welcome. Just relax, okay? Just share where you're from first, like, what do you like to do in your free time? What is your favorite color? Something like that. And then you can say, Philippines, New China, it's okay. Give me a shock here. Lucas said, Denny, deep sea has weird things we haven't explored yet. What do you think? Yeah, I agree with you, Luca. Yes, there are so many things that we haven't discovered yet. Even on our planet, deep sea. Yes. And then Dev, guys, just don't mind Dev. Sometimes Dev eats beads. So Dev, have you convinced your parents to join this live stream? And then Cap says, oh, you could Spider-Man and get the same amount of knowledge. Okay, and he said, it's okay, I don't mind with 8.3 billion people. If I start minding what everyone eats, I will definitely go crazy. Not that I'm not crazy. Def, I'm really worried. I'm really, you make me worried, Def. I'm just sharing with you, okay? Because I like it, don't get me, I like it when you come here and join, keep me company here, keep everybody company here, in this kitchen. But at the same time, I'm also concerned about your health. You don't get enough sleep. More me believe is, okay, wisdom says, more me believe is something I verified by myself as truth, and the rest I just leave it as no comments. Okay, if someone said Bible is historic, I would say no comment, but some verses of Jesus is so true, like yes. Okay, yeah, wisdom. Cheers, wisdom. Coffee. Oh, I already got yelled at today. I'm not testing my luck. Okay. Fine, doctor says I'm unhealthy. Okay. Okay, Dave. Hi. No, Cap. I think Wisdom was trying to say. I think Wisdom was trying to comment on the previous comment. I think that's the context, Cap. It's okay, guys. Guys, in this live stream, okay. Uh, in this live stream, we like Wisdom already knows this. Okay, so in this live stream, we have people from different background, guys. We have Muslims, we have Christians, we have Buddhists, we have, well, I don't know if we're Buddhists here. There are Hindus here, there are people who don't attach themselves with to any religion. Everybody's just chill here. Okay, we don't need to argue and debate about each other's beliefs. And we have, like there's a Hellenism. Yes, we have Hellenism. We have Helen of Troy as well. Well, everybody is welcome here, okay? But remember, says we all are Malays. Professor Soleha Yaakob would be proud of you, Sino. 10 points for Sino. Ay, 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 ay. uh, you need to cook for your sister. So, hey, right. I like that. Hello, Harsh. Welcome back. Example, the truth is about statistic is that non-believer are more prone to sin than believer. But belief is something to be verified, but not to be blind. Okay. Even Bible says that action matters. All right. Yeah, I can see the wisdom in wisdom's words. Where are you right now? I'm in the kitchen, Harsh, as you can see. I'm not in the zoo. Although sometimes when I go out, when I think about my previous workplace, yeah, I feel like I was in the zoo. From where do you belong? Sounds like a song. In Indonesia. Oh, okay, Harsh. I'm from Indonesia, like I said, right? But I'm not in Indonesia right now. I'm somewhere in the desert of Abu Dhabi. Not too far from the Strait of Hormuz, the famous, the one and only Strait of Hormuz. So last month, me and my kids looking at the sky, like, a lot of shooting stars lately. Banana, guys, Bismillah. Dad said, nah, he's Malay, he just doesn't know it yet. And he said she loves opinion about beliefs. I think atheists are cool if they don't disrespect others' beliefs. Yeah, I think so, Annie. I think I I disagree with the point of view of atheism, but I have empathy towards them. It could be that the concept of God that was presented to them just don't make sense to them. So I would probably be an atheist too if the concept of God that presented to me didn't make sense. Are you doing job over there? No, Harsh. I resigned. I'm kind of unemployed right now, and I'm waiting for for my wife to finish her contract, and then maybe in another month or so, right, I hope that I can go back home to Indonesia. But we'll see. I have an interview next week. I just don't want to work here. I don't know. I need the money though, because I don't. Is it bad? I need the money, but working here. Verbal abuse, physical abuse. Captain said, I wouldn't be an atheist but agnostic. Yeah, maybe, Captain. Yeah, that's a good point, Captain. Yes, many atheists, so-called, they call themselves atheists, but they are actually agnostic. Yeah, that's a good point, Captain. Dev, you just ate another bit. That's it, Dev. I'm gonna send you these bananas, okay? Just have bananas next to you, Dev. Wisdom says, yeah. That's a good point, Captain. Being agnostic means you don't stand firm on any position because the evidence is not sufficient. Yes. Yeah. Good point. Yes. So I would be, yeah. If the concept of God didn't make sense to me, then I would be an agnostic. You're right. Harsh. If I would be in your place, I think I would be part of the Grand War. And he said she doesn't know if she's a believer or an atheist. I believe. And then wisdom said, regarding creation, neither atheist nor religion can prove. So why argue on this? Okay. Yeah, there's no need to argue. Don't worry, guys. So it's a kind reminder, okay, guys? It's kind of reminder. No need to argue. Okay. I love bananas. Yes. Yeah, and he said, nobody has the definitive proof except me. So sorry. That sounds arrogant, right? Sorry, guys. Welcome, Sadia. Dev, it's a kind reminder. This is what happens if you don't get enough sleep, Dev. Starting to eat Dev, it beats now. And he said, I believe that someone created this universe. Okay. But she doesn't think that she believes in the creator having the ultimate power, since they still can't stop their own creation or destruction. But then again, miracles do happen. Okay. Well, that's another topic. Actually, we talked about this in one of my live streams. But it was disrupted because people are starting to insult and mock each other. Whoa! We have to pause that session. And then Sadia said, if I'm an alien, if I was an alien, then you're the reason I don't visit Earth often. Hmm. And he says, wisdom, you are wise. I like you. I'm wise too, Annie. I'm just joking. and Jaren also wise, and Captain, and Sadia, and okay, Dev is not so wise because Dev eats beads. Okay, so in the process, Dev is in the process to be wise. Yes, Sadia is also wise. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see. It's time to cook the cook. Wow, so many things, so many tasks here. Need to cook the rice, vegetables, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, just adjust the position here. Dev said, "Oh man, I'm not wise. It's okay. You in the right track, Dev. To be wise, you will be wise in another 15 minutes." How about that? Does it help? I'm gonna cook some rice, guys. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Annie says she's just loving fans and members, subscribers having different opinions and not hindering anyone from expressing theirs. Love when this happen. Make room for constructive criticism. Yeah, and I told you we are the cool club. What this captain said, the cool kid table. Yeah, the self-proclaimed cool club. Okay, how about that? Alright. Dave said, no, Zadie, it just takes a while to find all the emoji in the color. Just give me 1 minute, guys, okay? I need to add some water here. Okay, guys. No more water. No more next time. No more next time. You know, when I was working in Taiwan at the school, right? I went to a classroom, and then I saw in the corner there was like 3 students, standing, in the corner. They raised their hands up like this, and they used the English chants, no more next time, no more next time. And then what's going on? And I saw not far from them there was a teacher, like this, giving them dirty look. So apparently those 3 kids did something wrong, No more next time, no more next time. I don't know how many times they said it, probably 100 times. The good old days. Okay, what is that? Dev said, is that cool spelled with a K or a C, Danny? Yes. Spelled with with the G. Ghoul. Okay, take care, Annie. All right, definitely don't forget Johnny. I loved it. Now I will go. Okay, all right, thank you. All right. I cannot read. I like. Okay, I like nothing. Says I don't know. Could you be? Yes, I could be. It's possible. I'm not saying I am. On. uh, okay, let me remind you guys the context of this question. Okay, guys. Okay, the context of this question. The context is as a villager. Okay. Sometimes I have seen some weird questions, but so have you ever felt that you were like out of as humans, you're out of this place, like we are the only creatures, okay, that needed to create a lotion, to protect our skin from the radiation of the star, near the nearest star at least, and no other creatures need to do that, the many creatures just to they lie down in the sun every day, no problem, and some of us have allergy, to pollen, some of us have what's the word, uh, actually the somebody said that if we as humans, we all move to another planet, all of us, the ecosystem on Earth will be just fine, there will be no disruption, but if we take away, for example, other species, insects, for example, butterflies, the effect would be devastating for the other species. It would cause extinction of other species, so it will disrupt the balance of the ecosystem. So I'm thinking now, and also the human bone structure. The human bone structure. It's if there's an evolution, then it should be designed to adapt to the Earth environment, but it's not. It's actually our vertebrates is different from other animals. Other animals, backbones, they're designed, to adjust to Earth environment, but ours are not. That's why we struggle, right after birth, and then also we struggle right when we get old. Yeah, those just a few examples that raise the question that could we, is it possible that we actually, or our ancestors, not from this earth, we are actually sent to this earth, because our ancestors, if you look at the old civilizations, Babylonian civilization, Sumerians in India, in Indonesia, and Mayans, the Aztecs in America, they always obsessed with stars, so that's the context. Okay, so I'm not saying that, hey guys, we are definitely aliens. I'm not saying that. This is why. So that is the background of the context, the background context of the question. Okay, for those who just came. Stay. Yes. Let's see. I'm from the land down under. All right. The kind that calls them the 51st state. Oh. Hello, Chris. Welcome back, Chris. Yeah. How are you, Chris? How are you today, Chris? What is your plan for today? Or I don't know. Is it nighttime there? It's morning. Okay, morning. Good morning, Chris. Yes. You need to do some things. All right. It's Friday. Almost weekend, Chris. Are you watching the World Cup? Yeah, I watched the. Well, I didn't watch the World Cup. The game. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard there was some issues there. You know, with referees. You know, some of the football players detained. You know, in the at the immigration. You know, and one of the referees were. Rejected. You know, they got their visa rejected. Oh, there's a lot of dramas. This is not a good World Cup event. You know, this year, Chris. I think, in my personal opinion, you know, there's a lot of drama. A lot of drama this year. I think they should have had the World Cup event somewhere else. Maybe they should have it in Serbia. What do you think, Chris? Or Indonesia, you know. Play a football game next to the beach. That would be nice for the players. Yeah, Captain. I think World Cup. Yes, not now at least. You know. Yeah, Captain. I think so too. That's just my opinion. You know. I think not this year, but maybe when things are okay. You know, in Mexico and the U.S. You know, I think it's okay. I mean, from what I heard, like a few days prior to the World Cup, you know, they shut down the metro there in Mexico. You know, so it's like wow. Next time in China, yeah, why not in China? I think it's better in Indonesia then. It will be good for Indonesian economy. So as an Indonesian, I suggest it in Indonesia. We have the market, you know, and we have the view. One of the referees, got rejected. Got his visa rejected, so he had to fly back to Africa. You know, I don't know which country in Africa, but it's really bad. Chris said they would need to build like 6 to 10 stadiums. We have the stadiums, Chris. We have world-class stadiums in Indonesia. We hosted Asian games. We have the market too. We have about 285 million people. Alive and kicking in Indonesia. That's a big market. uh, Alright. Let me wash the dishes first quickly. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right. Yeah, Dev, you keep swallowing those things, swallowing those things, Dev. Oh, uh, tattoo artist, like an old school tattoo. I see. People can make beautiful patterns on your arms and legs. Okay. Sadia likes henna. Okay. My grandma even has a face tattoo that used to be a normal thing. Here in the past, they drew a line or a few dots present to tribe. Okay, interesting. All right. Email. Welcome back, child. Have you had your breakfast? Have you eaten your vegetables? Okay, Dave says, my parents would freak out if I did it on myself. Captain, okay, check out North African women face tribal tattoo. All right, that's interesting. I've never heard that before. Oh, most women don't do it anymore. Okay, okay. Let me think. In Indonesia, do we have that? No, we don't. We don't have that in Indonesia. Yeah. We have. Okay. What was in our culture? Let me think. In parts of Indonesia, in Papua, well, they used to eat people. The enemy, not just random people. Okay, when they had they when they fight, and then the winner will eat the loser. Sounds bad, but they don't. I don't think they do it anymore. They don't do it anymore. It was like a few decades ago. Yeah. Check Google for pictures. Okay, I will. Yeah. That's I will check the Google. Sadia said, Dev, your parents always getting mad at you. Of course, Sadia. Of course. I should have not said, of course, if my daughter eats beads, I would get mad too. What are you doing? Take away all the beads. Change it to M&Ms, Here, safer for you. Yeah, but they're fine with your brother and sister doing it. So maybe because you're already 13. Dev said, yeah, I eat people for breakfast. Captain said, we have many Indonesians in the Netherlands. Maybe you can move there too. I don't know, Captain. I'm 49. I don't know. I think um, the visa requirement will it's just complicated. I think it's okay, Captain. I think I would be. I think in Indonesia would be good for me. Because in another country, no one would accept 49-year-old villager, former teacher. But I heard that there are many Indonesians in the Netherlands. Yes, that's what I heard. But that was because in the past they moved there during the Independence Pass, Independence Day, I think. I wanted this code. They said no, and my brother. Dev said like I wanted Discord and they said no, and then my brother wanted and he got it, but still can't. But I still can't have it. Like what? Oh, okay. Yeah, Captain. Yeah, Dutch people are very down to earth. You're very intelligent. Oh, thank you. I take that as a compliment. But maybe, yeah, Captain. Yes, it's okay. I think, what's the word? I would be useful in Indonesia. I'm not sure if useful is the right word. I hope that I would still, what's what make, money, in Indonesia, by not by working, but do my business or do project related with NGOs. Just pray for me. Dev said she's only allowed to have YouTube. What? Then ask your parents to join this live stream, Dev. Tell them, hey, mom, dad, I found this crazy villager, on YouTube. His name is Danny. He said all this weird stuff. Come watch him. Okay, may Allah give you and your family good health, wealth, safety, and prosperity. Amin, Captain. And same dua for you, Captain. Yes. Thank you. I used to be proud, to be a teacher, when I was working in Taiwan. And I moved here, like, wow, this is a different universe. I feel abused, verbally and physically. My wife is stronger than me, much stronger than me. Sadia said, nice kids do get spoiled very quickly in this generation, so they are doing a great thing. Oh, okay. No, cause they just taught me to be sneaky. Yeah, Captain. So you've seen some documentaries, yes. So you know what I mean. But hope you don't have a sponsor. No. No, no, they so my previous school used to be my sponsor, and then after I resigned, and then I changed it to my wife. My wife as my sponsor, but then my wife also resigned, so she's just finishing her what's the word, that when you resign you need to work like 3 months after you resign, so she's just finishing that term, and after that we just bye bye. Captain and Danny understand each other so well. I think me and Dev is the youngest here. Yeah, well, the Sadi, I'm still young. I'm still young too. I'm young enough to start this live stream. You would go through my phone again. I told you. Uh, hmm. My phone again. I told him about people I watch on YouTube. Yeah, Dev, you can show your parents. About me. Show your parents that this villagers talk about God. Dad, mom, dad, this village is talking about God. He says there's only one God. How about that? How about that, Dev? Dev, try that, Dev. Mom, dad, there's a villager that I watch here. He said that there's only one God. And then you never know, Dev. They probably said, "Wow, that sounds like a wise villager. We should watch his live stream." Yeah, I agree with Captain. Okay, Dev. Internet can be a very creepy place. Yes. So don't be sneaky. Okay, so just tell your parents. Like my kids tell me almost everything, not everything, almost everything. So it's nice. Try it. Just share with your parents. They would appreciate that more. Yeah, the captain's alive leaks to his innocence away. Dev said she's already seen a lot of weird things. Yeah, maybe. If you think you've seen a lot of things, Dev, wait. You haven't seen everything yet. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, just gonna tell the kids to hang up this laundry here. Children, the laundry here. Today's menu. I forgot. Do you guys remember this? The name of this vegetable, guys? Do you remember? this one here? Palato, I forgot. Sadia, do you remember this? What is the name of this? You guys told me. What is this? What is this? Guys, do you remember? Somebody told me this. In the previous chat room. It's alien vegetables. Yeah, maybe it's alien. Well, I said cucumber wannabes. Yeah? Okay, how about that? We just named them cucumber wannabes. It looks like cucumber, but it's not. Cucumber wannabes and with carrots. Not bitter melon. Bitter melon's a different creatures. Okay, baby carrots. Called midget carrots. I don't know. Whichever you name them. Let's see. It's not Jumah time yet. It will be in another probably another 20 minutes. I think another 15 minutes will be the first azan, and then after that I'll go to Jumah. Yeah, Captain, not yet. Not yet. Yeah. Go for prayers, Danny. Shahir is brothers. Brother. When I go to the masjid and then when I hear someone brother, they always have something to say, to tell you what is wrong with you. Brother, I just want to give you a nasiha. You don't do this and you don't do that. So, okay. Hello, Unc. Hello, nephew. Copy. Welcome. Cappy or copy? Cappy. Cap. How are you? I think I've seen you, right, Cap? Where are you from again, Cap? Jumah Mubarak, Shahir. Yep. Listen to Captain Dirt. Captain Dirt. Listen to Captain Def. I mean, Dirt has parasites. Please pray for me, Argentina. Talk, 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 talk. I hope it's not too noisy for you guys. Shahir is one of those people. Hey, everybody pray, okay? And then everybody has to explain. I have a different beliefs, you know. I'm working now. It's not the time yet, you know. And while Shahir is busy smoking shisha, ah, you better do this and do that. And Shahir was like, he's going to hell. You know, we have those people, you know, in every religion, you know, in every religion I noticed that we have those people, you know, looking at other people like,
That's you.
he's going to hell. Dia saya Wasim the haram policeman.
Water first. Drink water.
I already drank one.
Yeah, drink one.
Morning. Okay.
Deb said, okay, I give offerings, not praying. Okay, not like goats. Okay. Invisible says, most religions or belief worship in aliens, so they just too stubborn to realize. Oh, really? Okay. If you feel that way, okay, fine. If you feel that way, invisible. I'm sorry if you feel that way. I'm not here to argue with you, okay? Dave says Apollo, Hades, Gaia, Aphrodite. Gaia is one of the goddess in Greek goddess.
Goddess of health or something. That's hard to do.
Said they're just joking with Danny. He
It's about religion.
Yeah. You know, Shahir knows me, you know. I'm always into religion. No, actually no, it's not true. I'm into more like God, you know, the concept of God, you know. So people sometimes misunderstood me, like, you know, I'm into religion, but it's actually I'm into God, you know, God, like discussion about God, concept of God, you know, definition of God. Because for me, religion is a way to reach God. So sometimes people misunderstood me. And sometimes I'm about aliens, and sometimes I'm about the monetary system, you know, and sometimes I'm into cultural differences, you know, racism as well. All these weird questions that the villagers have in their mind, you know. Villagers too shy to ask in the real life. But you never talk about food. Said, yeah, I don't talk about food. I just show people how to make food. How about that? uh, all right. Let's mix this. No questions about food. Yeah, you're right, Sadia. No question about curry. Yeah. That's a good point. Good point, Sadia. Dev says, Danny, Gaia is the titan of nature. Titan is older than the gods. All right. Okay. If you say so. If you say so, Dev. If that makes you happy. Yeah, Captain has a good question. What implied that God is created within your perspective? This is why, Dev, it's important. That's why it's good that you are exposed to the Greek mythology, and you were exposed to Christianity, and then you should also exposed to the teaching of Islam, the concept of God in Islam, and see, compare it. I'm not saying that you have to be a Muslim, but since you already exposed to different beliefs, try to look at it, and tell your parents, Mom, Dad, this villager asked me to learn about Islam. I'm sure that will make your mom and dad, let me see this villager. Is she trying to make you a Muslim? Okay, take care, Shahir. Shalom alaikum. Why Wasim says shalom? That has same meaning, Sadia. Same meaning. It's just different language. All right, Captain. You gotta work. All right, Captain. Dev said, yeah, learn about Islam and Arabia in history class. We also talk about the history of the religion. Okay. No, I bet you didn't. I mean, from my friends who, from what I heard, my friends, and they said, yeah, I learned about Islam at school. Really? And they let me hear it. And then when he explained to me, I said, no, that's not Islam. So what is that? Okay, what have you learned about Islam and Arabia that you mentioned? Share with us. You learned about Buddha. Okay, that's good. I like that you learned about different religion. That's very good. It will open your perspectives. Very good, Dev. Okay, share what you have learned, Dev. First, Okay, share like what did they teach you and what did you learn from them? Yeah, I think that's fair, right? What did they teach you and what you learned from them? Sometimes they taught you something and then you picked up something else, you know. And also like maybe you can share like what subject is it? You know, like I didn't know that you learned about different religions at school. Do you guys have religious studies or something there? Okay, Dave says we talk about how their art is actually words because in their religion it's been a while, so I don't know it's like, but in their religion they can't draw people or animals, and it's part of history. Okay, hello Dan, welcome back Dan. That's it, Dev. Is that that's Ivan, Danny, do I have the opportunity and chance to live there? Ivan, I think I think you have. Depends on what uh, is your what is your background. You know, I want to go back to Indonesia. Things are different here now. Okay, Ivan, because of the conflict. So business is not so great, but if you have IT skills, no, Ivan, I think, or you work in, you know, you have an oil gas experience, you know, company experience. Yes, yes, Ivan. If you want to study, then yes, you can. But there are websites there. Okay, you can check the website. Everything here, okay, is websites. You know, everything is worked through websites online here. Okay, the system here is you know, online. Yeah, most of the things are online here. So you wanna, you know, find out about scholarship, Ivan. Um, so you're an IT guy. Always have friends who live in California, editing, graphic designer, selling this merch to. Okay, so yeah, you can. Yeah, it depends on. But my suggestion is okay. If you look at the company here, right? Search like work in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi. Um, my guess is not going to be a lot because the conflict here. Okay, people with money have you know, flown away, but maybe there are some opportunities. Yeah, you can check graphic designer and what's the word? Yeah, just make sure that you're not working for Indian company, okay? Because Indian company will pay you dirt. I'm sorry. So, like, look for you know, Western companies, you know, or local companies, you know, local companies or Western companies. You know? So, Abu Dhabi is a city. Dubai is a city in the same kingdom, in Emirates, United Arab Emirates. They both in the United Arab Emirates. So yeah. Okay, Dave says I forgot a lot of it because I was gone a lot during that part of history. Oh, so you learned it in a history subject. Okay. That's why. Okay, I understand. So you're looking from the historical perspective. So okay, you cannot say that you learned about Islam in history class, okay? Because that's not the. Well, okay. I guess you can say, but you can from a historical perspective, maybe. Yeah. All right, but that's good, Dev. At least you exposed. But Sadia said Indian company never beating the scam allegations. Duncan was fun with the living class. Yeah. So basically, yeah, Dev. Ivan said the payment is good, right? I'm okay. If I'm stranded in Dubai, at least become binman or cleaning service. No, Ivan. It's tough to be cleaning service. You're gonna live in a room, right? In a small room, right? Share with 8 people, right? Or 12 people. Okay. You don't want that. Okay, and you're gonna work 15 hours a day, and especially here in summer, right? You have to go outside and then pick up dirt. And you know what? The temperature outside right now is 45 degrees Celsius. So, yeah. And right now, you see, Ivan, if you work as a plumber, right? Now, if you used to work as a plumber, then European countries would be good. European countries, Western, like Netherlands, like Captain place. But here, if you work as a plumber here, no. I do not recommend that. I just not because I try to be funny. I mean, all jobs are. I think I respect everybody. But I feel like they are abused. They're abused. Okay, the people who work as plumbers, a cleaner. They underpaid. Welding, maybe. Okay, you can be a welder. Okay, if you can get a certification to be welders, okay, Ivan, that might open more doors. Okay, if you can invest, getting a certification on welding, because I know in the welding field there's a different certification, right? So that might open more doors. Okay, so yeah. Like Dan said, Dubai is hard life if you're not rich. Well, in Dubai, it's what's the word? It depends on your lifestyle. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You could easily spend it in one day. So be careful living in Dubai. What else that? But everything is online, Ivan. Okay, even for me here, right? Everything we apply job online here. Like you don't like really you do things online here. So if you wanna try, try. Okay. You wanna $2,000 or $3,000 what US dollar? You will not get it here. Okay, if you work as a plumber, they will give you a few $100s. That's how much they underpay you. Because those kind of jobs owned by Indian companies, and then I feel like there's a phenomenon here in Dubai that's many billionaires, okay, or millionaires from India, but they hire people, and they pay them very very cheap. I think I don't know, but hey, it's not it's not my home country. I'm just if that's how it works, in their society, I guess it's okay. But I feel I feel sad, when I think about that. Okay, Ivan says, in here people reception about plumber. Yeah, same in Dubai and Abu Dhabi too, Ivan. But it's not like that in the US or in Netherlands. I know Captain just mentioned this a few days ago or yesterday. In the Netherlands, it's not like that. Okay, so if you have that skills, and my suggestion, you go to try the European countries, Western Europe country. But right now they're having issue with immigration, so I don't know. There's a lot of tension now about foreign workers, immigration, immigrants, So I'm too I'm too skeptical to work to move to Western countries right now. It's okay. If they don't want foreigners right now, they feel like maybe their jobs have been taken. I'm not gonna make it worse for them. Yes, Ivan. Okay, if you if your skills in that field, then my suggestion is go to the Western Europe. Not the not Abu Dhabi or Dubai. Okay, they will abuse you. Okay? I don't want that. Okay, this is the first azan, guys. So I'm gonna. So I still have 10 minutes. Okay, guys. Okay, my pleasure, Ivan. I will continue cooking later after I come back from the mosque. Okay, let's see. Where is Steph? Are you okay, Danny? I think I got the The chili. You know, the chili goes to my nose and lung. Sadia who likes curry ice cream just mess with you. One is sweet, like one is sweet. Phoenix says yes. Okay, Phoenix. Oglada, Dev. Yes. Now, where were we, Dev? We were talking about something, Dev, right? Yeah. So, Dev, let me. Okay, let me. Was to explain to you. Okay. But I only have 10 minutes, so I don't know. Okay, in 10 minutes. Okay, guys, I'm just this context, guys. Okay, I was talking to Dev earlier, so about different teaching, different beliefs. Okay, guys. So the context is I'm not forcing anybody here. Okay, so I'm just explaining to Dev the concept of God. Okay, in Islam, because Dev has been exposed to different beliefs. Okay, Dev says, right, Dev? Hellenism. Yeah, Hellenism. Okay, the concept of God in Islam. Okay, so God, okay, is the creator of everything. Yeah, I'm sure you're already familiar with this because you have also been learning Christianity, right? So the similarity is the creator of everything. Now in Islam, God is there has to be only one. Okay, if there's God, it has to be only one. Because and also this God has to be no beginning, has no no beginning, no end, because everything that has a beginning, okay, or that everything that has a beginning, it means that has a cause. But God doesn't have a cause, you know. So if there is a God, it cannot have a beginning, you know. So it has to be eternal, always there. It's different from our universe. Okay, definitely, our universe. Therefore, the universe has a cause, has a start. If it's thought to exist, it means it must have a cause. Okay, so for example, I started to exist. I have a cause. You know, like this cell phone started to exist. Therefore, the cell phone had a cause. Okay, but if there's a God, now from Islamic perspective, this God cannot have a cause. Therefore, it doesn't have a beginning. Therefore, it's always eternal, and it has to be only one. There's only one boss. You know. And because there's no cause, you know. And also, and it has to be unique. It has to be unique. And from Islamic perspective, God is not a person. It's not a man. It's not a woman. It cannot be a man. It cannot be a woman. Okay? And it has to be different from the creation. The nature is different from the creation. Of course, like you also familiar. It is most loving, all loving, all seeing, most forgiving, and so on. Okay, so all this criteria of God from Islamic perspective. So that's why when when somebody came like to a person who believe in Islam, that hey guys, this is God, for example, okay, and so well, and let's test it. Does it have the criteria? Okay, is it the only one? Is it unique? Does it have a beginning? Okay. Is it all powerful, all knowing, all seeing? If it doesn't fit that criteria, okay, that cannot be a God. Okay, so if it's a man or a woman, so it cannot be a God. So that's the what's it, the concept of God. Okay, so I'm just sharing with you. Okay, I hope that is clear. And similarities that with Christianity, right? Islam also believes that God sent messengers. Islam also believes that God created different creatures, like angels, and other creatures that we cannot see. Some people call them demons, some people call them genes. Now, here's the thing, Def, that many people maybe don't tell you. Okay, you see, from Islamic perspective, that the Muslims do not see themselves as the only people who receive the truth. So the Muslims do not see themselves as, hey, you know what? We are the only people who receive the truth. Everybody's going to hell. It's not. That's not the teaching of Islam. So the teaching of Islam, okay, this Creator sent different messengers before Prophet Muhammad. And those messengers, spreaded the same message consistently, from the first to the last. Every people, every nation was sent different messengers by this Creator. And they all received the truth. The Muslims believe that they received the last revelation, not the only revelation, the last revelation. So they believe that this Creator sent Jesus. This is why people misunderstand. Hey, the Muslims don't believe in Jesus. It's not true. Okay, the Muslims believe in Jesus because Jesus' name is in the Scripture. Okay. The Muslims believe in prophets. Joseph, Moses, Abraham, and other prophets that is not mentioned in the Scripture. So the Muslims do not have like the exclusivity, like, hey, we are the exclusive people, that we are the only ones gonna go to heaven. It's not like that. Okay, so I hope that gives you a little bit of more a better picture of that. Okay. So when they tell you like, hey, the Muslims worship black stone in the desert, don't believe them. Okay, don't believe them. Or they say, hey, the Muslims worship moon god. No, don't believe them, because now you know that the Muslims believe that the Creator is unique. It's not the same. You cannot imagine the Creator. It's not the same as the creation. So if it is anything here that exists, it cannot be the same as the Creator. Right. All right. So that's the end of chapter 2, Def. Okay? Page 256. Alright, guys. Okay, so for those of you who's listening, right? So it was just the context was just I was talking to Dev. Okay, guys. Okay, let's continue. Okay, Beauty says, which aliens though? Yeah, which aliens? Guys, I only have another few minutes. Okay, maybe 3 to 4 minutes, because I need to go to the mosque soon. Welcome, Beauty. Where are you from? Beauty Within. Yes. I think I've seen you before, right? I think I've seen you here in this live stream, Beauty. Forgive me. I forget, where people coming from, because there's so many people coming from different countries. And I'm getting younger here, as you can see. So my memory is not so great. Yes, Beauty Within, yes. Hello, Obi. Cool. Yeah, Obi, welcome, Obi. Yeah, I only have another 2 minutes, guys, okay? Because I need to go to the mosque. Thank you. You too, you too. So, Obi, where are you from, Obi? Yeah, that is 45 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's extreme. That's why the people here get angry easily because it's hot. Wah! People are sensitive. Ah, angry. But in winter it's nice. Winter is nice. 25, you know. Over 100 is hot in America. 100 what? 100 degrees Celsius? That's fire, Dev. This is 45 degrees Celsius here, Dev. We use Celsius, Dev. The rest of the world, we use Celsius, not Fahrenheit. uh, you don't know what those are? All right, so basically 1 degree Celsius, right, equals to around I think it's 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so I think 2.5 degrees Fahrenheit, if I'm not mistaken. You can, if anybody, well, you can Google it. Okay, you can Google it. I think around that 2.5 or something. So when you, yeah, I have to check again. I have to check again and Google. So yeah, I think it's 1 degree Celsius equals to 2.5 degrees Fahrenheit, around 2.5 something. So when you say 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's around I don't know, maybe 30 something degrees Celsius, 30. Dev says, I'm serious. Last year I had a big highest grade for earth science and we didn't even learn it, but I failed all the other sciences. Oh, okay. So that's your passion, Dev. Nice. Good. All right. In any case, okay, I will continue maybe tonight. I'll continue this live stream tonight, guys. Okay. All right, Dev. Thanks for keeping me company, everyone. Okay, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Okay, and peace to all of you. I'm gonna give you a peace greeting, religious peace greeting. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom. Om Swastiastu. Namo Buddhaya. Peace to all. Okay. Bye bye.